You know, you lock the door.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to make sure it's locked?
Okay.
My dad would lock the door and jiggle that handle, make sure that door.
I see the little flashlight coming down the hall, and then he'd open my door and shine it on me, and I'd be like, I'm here. Yeah, no burglars.
No burglars.
Me and the T.O. Hi. Sleeping.
Phone call is you.
That's a whole different thing. Every time I'm on the phone.
But I
she's
said
like,
if we go in a day earlier,
You know, I
do
make
that?
the phone call.
I have to bite
do
my
that?
tongue. Oh my God. When
I
Mike's
can't
on the,
handle him on
phone,
the phone.
I have to bite my tongue. I am like, oh, why does he have to go to this whole
oh my God, is that
scenario when you can just go boop,
Do,
boop,
do,
boop.
do.
Oh my God,
But I'll just
he
be
goes on forever. I'm like, dude, I could have had the call done and hung up and you're still giving your explanation.
That's him. He's rolling his eyes.
It's not.
Yes, yes, it is. I'll record you next time when you're on the phone with the doctor.
Okay, done.
Hi, yes, I would like to make an appointment for when's the soonest you have for last year around 10 a.m.
She's embellishing so much. Like, that's not even close to how I talk on the phone. It's not.
It's
not.
okay.
Yes, it is. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Because comment below if we're not wrong about this.
Yeah,
This is a thing.
Because to get from here to here, we go, woo!
But I think to your point, the other part of that is us who sit there and chime in. That's a thing.
Yeah.
So I
don't
need to
chime
learn
in.
like her, where
I don't chime in. That's
I'm
okay.
still in the learning
He,
phase.
he gets his resolution. It just takes a lot longer. I'm sure the person on the other side, if it's a female, is probably going, get to the
Well, the
fucking
interesting
point.
fact was she was also taking it. So this call was taking very
Yeah.
long. But he's getting annoyed at her.
What happens with me is 911.
Oh,
You're
you're-
boom, 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 boom. My mother would call me and she would talk like that, and I'd be like, why did you call me? Get to the point. I need to know right now. Because that's what you do when you're working 911. I don't have time. Well, last year. No. What made you call 911 right now?
Oh.
Not.
Are you guys
last year.
trained to keep it to a
No,
a
you're
time?
not trained to keep it to a time, but you
They're rosy.
you have to get the information quickly if they need help. I mean, if it's one of the non-emergency calls, okay, whatever, but I still want, you just get to the point.
Did you have like top 5 questions to ask her?
Well, you always start with address, description of the person. When you do description of the person, you always go
What?
ethnicity,
Ethnicity?
male, female, age, height, hair color, eye color, shirt, pants.
Okay.
So it all goes in order. So they're
But do
going.
you first ask like, are you in danger? Like immediate? Do you need
Are we-
ambulance? Do you ask that?
Are we having a thing now? or
We're
what?
just talking. Yeah.
Oh.
Who cares?
Well,
we
if it's
get
a 911
introduced-
emergency,
Yeah.
you go 911. You had a recording, 911 emergency. What are you
What's your-
reporting?
Oh, okay. What are you reporting?
Then boom, it comes out. So they instantly tell you, okay, da da da, and then you're like, okay, what's your address? And we had a screen with the address. The address is the same. Then you could just hit a button, it would carry it over. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
well, first,
welcome to Mom
me
and the Tea. Thanks for coming back. I hope you brought a friend, a cousin, an uncle, that person you hate. You know,
Why do you want all these enemies watching us?
because we're awesome.
Oh.
Whether they like you doesn't matter. They could like us.
Her. She's likable. Life of the party.
Ah. So anyway, thanks for coming back. We're having a great time, just hanging out. Huh.
Yeah.
I like it.
I
It's
like spending
nice.
time with you.
Yeah, I know. I like spending time with you too, my little bestie.
Yeah.
She's my bestie. But
Today's
maybe
Dollar
don't wear so much
Tree-
makeup because you look kind of whorish today.
Today I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I should
So
maybe
today,
never wear makeup again.
oh my God, do you know I never plucked my eyebrows until I was in my 40s?
40s?
I had these caterpillar
Like not even the unibrow?
Well, I didn't have a unibrow.
Okay,
But I
like
had
this?
these because it hurt. So I thought, I don't like the pain. I'm not going to pluck them.
Did anyone ever say
Oh,
anything?
yeah. Oh, yeah. There was people at dispatch. I remember this one guy, he was like, what's up with those eyebrows?
Really?
Yes.
But, okay.
It was funny. Okay,
Just 'cause
anyway.
it hurts? So when, did
It
you go get
hurts.
waxed?
You pull one.
No, you got to do waxing. 'cause
So
it's
then,
just-
yeah, I do wax. But then one gal, a friend of mine at dispatch, we kind of had down. When you have downtime, you're kind of just doing whatever. So she pulled her tweezers out and started
doing
going
it?
away at my eyebrows.
she's like, I can't do this with you anymore.
This was funny. Anyway, okay, so we're back. What do we got to drink today?
So we're going to do our Dollar Tree drink.
Our Dollar Tree drink.
I don't know what the hell this is. Nilo, Source of Life, Soursop. Soursop.
100% squeezed juice with pulp.
With pulp.
That's a strawberry.
It's a soursop.
It looks like a strawberry, but that looks like a kiwi.
Tastes delicious, it says.
Antioxidant superfruit.
There she is. What is a soursop?
Shake before serving.
Well, because you got to get that pulp in there.
It's
Get
settled
that
at the
pulp.
bottom.
Yes. How long's this been sitting in Dollar Tree? Okay, we're trying this today.
I can't believe you're trying with pulp.
Here.
I hate pulp. Okay. Soursop.
Learn so. Oh, did you miss the cup? Hold on.
That was
Did you
disgusting.
see that?
I did. That was disgusting.
It's a chunk.
That was disgusting.
It literally looks like fish.
Mom!
Eat it. Try it. You have to try it. You bought it.
I get Dollar Tree soursop?
Ew.
I'll try it.
Ew.
That is just. Look at that.
No.
Look at it.
I think you need to shake it.
I did.
Why? You think it's gonna break this?
I don't know what that is.
That's a
It's
soursop.
Like they actually like
It's
put
fruit.
a piece of fruit.
It's
Yes.
fruit.
Oh, no,
Oh
thank you.
man. Okay, can you get this
Let me eat it.
pouring?
She's spilling all over the table.
Because of the chunks, okay?
No, it's not because of the chunks.
Uh-oh. Did we get any?
You got chunk right there.
Oh!
Looks like fish. I don't need to fill it up anymore. Maybe, you know what? This is their take on the bobo. What is it?
Boba?
Boba, where they have those
This
little
looks like-
brown things in there.
Fish drink. Oh no. Cheers. Ew.
See, because it looks like. I wonder if we looked under a microscope if things would be living organisms
is.
would be in there. Okay, we're gonna try this.
Craig, take a drink.
No, I'm gonna get everything else on the bottom. Take a sip of your.
It's good.
It's not bad, actually. You want to sip on mine? It's not bad.
It smells like ass. But it's
It
not
does?
bad. It doesn't taste bad.
I don't think it smells like gas.
It's
I'm just very scared about getting a chunk in my mouth though.
It doesn't taste bad. Okay.
Okay.
So when they
Out of 5.
I want more of the chunks.
Why?
Oh, you got them all.
You could have mine.
No, I don't.
Okay, so out of 5,
I would say
3.
3 because
3.5.
of the
We'll go 3.
texture.
visually off.
Yes, that was
Visually-
terrible. I hope you got that. But the flavor of
You
the
acted like a
juice-
scared.
You
I
saw
know what
it
Ben
too.
get-
You did it too.
Well,
Play,
because all of a sudden,
replay.
look like.
Stop touching it like.
Here.
I can't. Do you see this? Oh. I actually cannot.
Let me remove it for you. Here, look at. Watch this.
I'm actually gonna.
I will try.
Where's my Zofran?
I will try anything. Okay. Kind of weird. It does kind of like a slimy little fish. But it's good. I think it tastes good. Did they have other flavors?
No,
Or just that one?
just this one.
Okay.
With the flavor, yes.
I think you should go out and try it. I think you should go out,
I should go hunt down
call your
sourpuss?
friend. No, people out in La La Land.
No, soursop.
Did you say sourpuss? Anyway, call a friend, get a friend, pick them up, go buy one.
Go get
Tell us
some
what you
soursop.
think about it after you watch
After you
us.
shake it, though, I guess. Really shake
Why?
it.
Maybe you want to put it in your blender.
Yeah, there's
Or-
some chunks of soursop in
I
there.
didn't realize that pulp meant chunks of food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
not pulp.
I
That
don't know
was
what kind
not pulp. We don't know.
That's enough to choke you out. That wasn't if you would have slurped that down.
That was not pulp. That was not pulp. It wasn't. I don't know what the hell that is. They need to read chunky. It should have just said chunky fruits inside.
So it's at Dollar Tree, Mother. They couldn't
They
get
didn't have.
anyone
They didn't have a strainer. Just leave it in.
Just leave it. It's fine. They'll
Poor
be
little,
fine.
poor little 10-year-old JoJo's chopping as best he can over there to get these juices.
For soursops. I wonder how you eat them, actually.
I don't know.
Oh,
Do we want to
well.
ask?
ChatGPT? This cough.
I know.
If any of you got that flu during the winter,
It was flu B. I got flu
it's
B.
still lingering.
Yeah,
The cough.
I know. Sorry, but when it's the only way I get excited and laugh. And,
I'll skip the whole video.
Yeah. We're in for it.
okay. But I did want to talk about my sweatshirt because I wore this in Grandpa Part 1,
Yeah.
but I wanted to explain this
So you're
sweatshirt.
wearing it again, repeat?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could change after I explain.
Mama
But anyway, this was given to me for a Christmas present from my youngest baby, Madison. And it was so cool because I opened it up, right? And I look at it and I just went, oh, and I started crying.
Why?
And Madison was like, oh my God, you're crying? I mean, I was crying. I was like, whoa. So let me explain why. Because this lady makes this online, whatever. You send them stuff and then she makes it. Well, the hats and the feet, the shoes, are all made out of fabrics that Madison had sent to this lady and told her that my mom loves gnomes, because they usually just write mom, I think, and they
Okay.
use the fabric in
Yeah.
that. But she goes, my mom loves gnomes. Can you do gnomes, whatever? And the lady's like, well, I could try. So anyway, each of these fabrics is the baby blanket that each of my 3 daughters came home from the hospital in.
Aww.
So Ashley had the little
The
ducks.
duckies?
Bailey had, this was just like, had just little stars and thing, and Madison had
Was
rainbow.
Aww.
Is that the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh.
That's so sweet.
That
And
was,
the ducks, I remember because we
Yeah.
did JD's baby shower and ducks.
and you, and your outfit you wore home from the hospital had
Ducks
yellow
on it?
duck on it. Yes. So that just tore me. I was like, oh
Your
my
babies.
God, that was so, because I mean, I know the blankets. What am I going to do with them?
Yeah.
But here now it's like
You can
right
wear
here.
them.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, it was so touching. So I just wanted to share. And I didn't get to say it in the video when we were talking about Grandpa.
So you wanted to show it.
Because once you start talking about Grandpa, it doesn't stop.
Then we should do Grandpa part 2 because
Yeah.
you're in the same
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sweatshirt talking about Grandpa.
So Grandpa in part 2. So my father was very, maybe because of living with the junkies and the drug people, he was very cautious of safety.
Okay.
So
Is that
it
where it came from?
it used to drive me insane. He would, you know, you lock the door. Do you go make sure it's
sure.
locked? Do you?
No.
Okay. I lock the door. I heard it go click. I walk off.
Okay.
My dad would lock the door and jiggle that handle. Make sure that door. It's not serious.
He did that even in childhood.
And then the other thing that he did to me that I just realized you were telling me, okay, he had a thing about he would get up in the middle of the night and he had a flashlight and he would go through the house and check in everybody's bedroom with the flashlight, make sure there's no strangers
No burglars
in the,
in the
house.
closet.
Down the hall, you'd see the flashlight.
So I asked if he did that with her, and she started laughing because he did it with us growing up. So she worked. If she was not, if you were 911, you weren't home.
Right.
Grandpa lived in the guest house behind our home, and then he would come. I'd hear the click of the sliding glass door from the back. Yeah,
You're like creepy.
I was like, here he comes. Middle of the night, I'd be in bed. It's dark. Back then, you didn't have like sound machines or anything. It's just I hear the click and so it wakes you up. Like, okay, here you. Ow! 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 Oh, that's not a good texture thing.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. So I'd hear him, sliding glass door. My door would be shut, not all the way, but I'd see the little flashlight coming down the hall. And then he'd open my door and shine it on me. And I'd be like,
All
I'm
coast is
here. Yeah, no burglars.
No burglars.
And then he'd go to the front door and make sure that it was all relocked.
He would die now because I don't. Well, I lock my door at night, but during the day, I'm not gonna lock my door.
Which they say you actually get robbed
During the day.
more.
Do you know that my mom got burglarized 2 times? One time she lived in Alhambra, and another time she lived in Carlsbad. What are the odds of that, right?
Yeah.
When she lived in Alhambra, she literally came home at lunchtime because she forgot something, and she walks in the door and there's like pillowcases full of stuff at the door because they were filling pillowcases and putting it at the door, and the guys are like right there, and so she yells at him, "You stay right there! I'm calling the police." I'm like, Mom, these guys could have just pushed you down, killed you, whatever. And you thought yelling at them as
You
a
stop
parent, I'm going to make him stop because my kid would
She's
stop
like,
if I yelled at
"Bad
him.
boys."
Bad boys, you stay there, I'm calling the police. So anyway, they ended up running out and they got in the car and left. But
they didn't take her stuff?
That was like second load. They had already gotten a load. So they got a lot of her stuff. But can you imagine walking in and yell? I would have been like, someone's here. I'm fucking
If I would
running.
have saw that, no, I'm out.
I'm gone. Yeah, they were gathering her stuff like the Grinch.
That's crazy.
You're a mean
Then
one.
what's the second time?
Then the second time, Carlsbad, they weren't home, and she came back, and they realized someone had come in, and
See, that's crazy.
I know.
What's that happened twice?
Jeez.
Yeah.
You don't like those calls either, 911.
Really?
You know, someone go, I think someone's in the house. You're like, oh.
Oh.
Anyway, so back to
Here's
Grandpa.
hoping.
We're going to talk dispatch in the next video.
Because she's got
We'll
great
come back.
stuff. Okay,
Yeah, I
Grandpa
can share
part
that.
2. Flashlight.
We had a lot of batteries in the house. Because if those flashlights didn't work, we're in
Danger.
trouble.
Safety.
You probably come with a flamethrower.
Probably.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. My dad is one of 10 kids. 10 kids. And my grandma, little Hispanic woman who didn't speak English. And they all lived in Mar Vista, Venice, that area. My dad was called the Rebel. We moved to San Fernando Valley. We had a swimming pool.
Oh.
Right? So we were like,
cool
but they
house?
lived in Mar Vista, Venice, which is like by the beach, $1 million homes, but
Yeah.
not at that time, right? So really they were the better off ones.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they would always like, oh, we're going to Uncle Rudy's because we have barbecue. My dad would throw these big barbecue bashes, right? And he was really into horseshoes. So we all grew up playing horseshoes. So that was always kind of fun. And they would drink and whatever. And I remember my one uncle one time, we didn't know at the time, he didn't know how to swim.
Oh, gosh.
So everybody's swimming. The kids are all swimming in the pool, and the uncles are playing over horseshoes and drinking beer, because beer galore, right? And my uncle dives in the pool.
The one that can't swim?
Yeah. And
he's drunk?
I remember sitting on the side of the pool going, he's not coming up. I'm like, hey, Dad, is he going to come up?
Oh,
Like,
my God.
Oh my God! I'm jumping in the pool to bring him up. And
Are
we're
you
like,
serious?
Why the hell did you jump in the pool?
Why did you jump in?
He thought he could swim.
I think he just sank to the bottom.
He
Just
did.
sank?
He was just laying down there, and I'm like,
You're. So they all
is
jump
there
in and
a
get him
problem?
out? Like,
So you know how they tell you when you have barbecue, watch your kids. Watch
Yes.
you gotta watch your uncles.
Uncles.
Your drunk uncle.
Drunk uncles jump in the pool.
But that was funnier than crap. I think
Was
now.
he like passed out or?
No, he was still.
Okay.
I don't understand how it would. I don't understand how he stayed down there like that. But
You're like,
I think he needs to
that a
come up
trick?
by now.
is he playing?
But my dad also. Oh, another venture my dad went into is he had a band.
What?
He was the manager of a band.
Oh, like he would be the manager of a band. Like what?
So
kind
he
of
hired
band?
his little mixing.
For parties
It was
and
called,
stuff?
okay, what's the band, right? There's a band called the Moody Blues. Mm-hmm. My dad's band was called the Blue Moods.
Did he do it in Spanish, like the Zool?
No. But so we had this big, it kind of looked like a old milk truck, but it had windows on the side and it had like seats. And he used to call it the
This is so my grandpa.
He used to call it the Congo Cruiser. So we'd all we're going in the Congo Cruiser, and he would take them to events where they would play.
Oh, and he'd collect a fee. Okay.
He liked pimping people out,
He
didn't
did.
he?
Yes, he did.
He should have just had some hookers and called it a day.
He
Jeez,
would have made the most. Yes. He probably did in Tijuana.
Yeah, we probably did. He probably. I feel
Speaking
it.
out of term, yeah.
I feel it too.
Because this one girlfriend we brought home.
With TB.
Yes.
Yeah,
We were quarantined.
I know.
And I had shots.
And we had to go get tested, and I was like,
I think we already talked about this.
yeah.
But is it in
But
one
anyway.
of the, yeah?
But okay, so yeah, so that was another. But
That's
anyway, so
hilarious.
with the family, my dad, they're very tight. They were a very tight family.
Yes.
All the brothers, most of them were barbers, and we would have to pack up every weekend
Yes.
and drive to each house and visit.
Yes.
And then we would get to come home.
Then how did you get out of that once I was born?
Once we got older,
You didn't have to go?
yeah, we were like, we're not going anymore. You just go and sit on the couch at someone's house. It's like, oh. There was one cousin I loved going to. That was Christina and Maria and them. They were fun.
Yeah.
You know, they were my age and we had a lot of common. Some were older, some were this, that. So it was always kind of awkward at some places. But I mean, it's a cool concept because it kept us all really close. But now we're all just,
Spread out.
yeah, all over the place. We don't keep in contact, nothing.
Well, I
so.
do think the only reason I know half of the family
He used to take you.
is because
I know.
of me doing that with him.
I remember I had my BMW at that time. And I remember him going, can I take your car? And he would load you in the car seat
Yes.
and I'd be like, bye. And he would take you to go visit.
The whole day.
I know.
The whole day till nighttime.
You were little though.
I know. Well, we did it for many years.
Yeah, so it's funny. Yeah, you were his little sidekick.
Yes, but I did the same thing. And whatever day he'd take me, we did stops.
Mm-hmm.
And I always knew which ones were more fun, which
Yeah.
ones I was just going to sit on the couch.
Yeah.
And then we'd keep moving
Like my
along.
grandma, because she didn't speak English really.
Yeah.
So when we went to visit her, she would have on, like, remember they used to watch wrestling or the telenovela?
Yes.
We would just sit there and watch.
There was one
And she was
house,
always in the kitchen.
there was one house, I want to say it's her house or something like that, because somebody lived in,
She was, Uncle Jess had the front house and then there was a
Okay.
back one and
Yeah.
she lived in that back
okay,
one.
well, then the house, it was very, like, traditional,
Catholic.
yes. Yeah. with,
Because she
like,
went to church.
all
She walked
the-
up to church every.
Okay, it was like
two
the
times a
big
week.
golden pictures and candles. And,
Do you remember Aunt Becca?
Yes.
Yeah, because Aunt Becca lived
And
with
Becca
her.
loved Ricky Martin.
You remember when she came and stayed with us?
Yes. And that's when
She
I
was
watched
so funny.
all Ricky Martin
Whose
videos.
birthday was it? She threw him over her lap with Spanky. It was Bailey, I
Bailey,
think.
Yeah. She counted however old she was. But she loved Ricky Martin. She was obsessed with him. I had to watch every Ricky Martin music video that he had. just
She was
loved him.
hilarious. She was funny.
She was funny.
Yeah, that was cool.
But yeah, so I think the
Good
only
times.
reason
Lots
I
of
knew
cousins.
those people is
So-
because of that.
Yeah, so then most of my aunts and uncles all had 3 to 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So you times that times the 10, and then they're now having kids. Our family tree is huge.
And then we used to do, I'm sure it's very normal in so many cultures, but we do family reunions every year.
We haven't done that in a while, though.
They tried to do it up here,
Yeah.
at least
Lisa,
They
yeah.
wanted to do one at the park. But anyways, going to these reunions, I realized I knew a small chunk. I'm like, who the heck?
I'd be like, I don't know who it is.
Yes. And they'd be like, oh, I'm your uncle, blah, 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 I'm your cousin. And I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh, you should have seen, because I went to, kind of on a sad note, but
Your cousin?
one of my dear cousin's funerals, and people didn't even recognize. No, that was the wedding. People didn't even recognize me.
Yeah.
I went to a funeral, and then 3 days later went to a
wedding.
wedding. So I was like, woo, woo, talk about emotions, right? No, the funeral, they knew me. But at the wedding, they didn't recognize me. They're all like, I'd go up to hug them, and they're like, okay. Oh, no, because you know, Daniel, you know you did that to me. I was at the funeral. I walked up, and I'm like, go like this, and he's like, okay. And I go, I'm your cousin, Cinda. And he's like, oh, my God.
Really?
Yeah. It was so funny, because he's like, okay,
He's like,
she's
why
going to
are you
hug me.
hugging me? Yeah.
Then when I tell him, he's like, oh, crap. I didn't recognize you. Yeah, it's funny.
That
So,
is sad that not everyone, it all like fell apart
I know.
as far as getting together.
Yeah, because everybody started moving farther away. When we were in that area, yeah, we all get together. It was cool, but we're all over the place
Everyone
now.
went different
Like,
spots.
I'm not going to drive 3 hours.
I knew your family decades before.
I
knew you
know,
guys.
that's funny.
Up here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is crazy.
He knew one piece of my
Yeah. It's like we're huge, huge family of Mexicans.
And my maiden name was Gamboa. So, yeah. People are like, Gamboa? That doesn't sound Mexican.
Everyone, no, they don't. A lot of people
They
say
think
that.
it's Italian or
Yes,
something.
a lot of people-
Gamboa. Gamboa.
Yeah.
It's a Gamboa.
They literally, when I say that, they're like, that doesn't sound like it's Mexican. I'm like, no, it is. If you see
Yeah.
the family. Or for me, she talked about going to Mexico for summer. I also
She got to
was
work at
sent
the
to
hamburger.
Mexico for the summer, okay? Rosarito, which is, we're still close to TJ. We're across the border. But I also was sent, okay? My
He
grandpa,
needed workers. He doesn't pay.
he didn't. He brought me. We would live in his little condo in Mexico. We'd walk to his businesses. He had
Wimpies.
a hamburger shop. I learned to serve hamburgers and speak Espanol. And then he would leave. He would leave me there. He would leave. Yes, I was working Wimpy's hamburgers.
What is so interesting is I knew none of this, that he was doing this to my daughter. He's like,
was
we're just
by
going to go
myself.
hang out in Mexico. Okay.
I was helping him work. I was working. He would leave because there was a restaurant that he'd go to where in the back the ladies were making tamales for him. Yeah, so he'd go pick up his order of tamales that he was going to take back for me to sell on the corner.
This is a very strange drink. It is a very strange drink.
Nope, no, I don't like
Okay.
that at all.
Okay, so yeah, so
Yes.
grandpa, mini grandpa stories.
So when I'd get off work at Wimpy's, because I'd close around 4, I'd have to walk back to his condo. And on my walk back, I'd go to the little candy shop and buy some Mexican candy.
Not the Pussycat Theater?
No, just a candy shop. There was at the bottom of his condo, you know, like his condo was
Yeah.
up in their stores at the bottom. I'd go there and get candy. And then there was a little boy there who had a crush on me, and he would walk me back to Grandpa's door.
That's nice.
So that was nice.
Yeah.
One time I got my hair braided. I was bored and Grandpa wasn't home yet, so she did some braids and some beads. I did that. There was adventures down there.
My dad was such a he never paid for it. It was always barter or
Yes.
whatever. Because everything, you know what though, being a barber too, is he had connections with everything.
Which I do.
Plumbing problem? Oh, I got a plumber. Oh, electrical? I got an electrician. Oh, you need a room added on? I got a contractor.
Yes.
He had everything. It was so funny.
That was me doing, because I followed in the footsteps and went barber. But that was funny, because
Yeah.
that was me. I literally knew someone who could do everything.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
cool.
It was. But
Because
yeah,
they
we
were all
had-
nice guys.
There was sometimes he would take me to the restaurant. I'd have a Mexican hot cocoa while he's waiting for his tamale order. And then we'd drive back over and he'd pick up pills too.
Blue ones?
We'd get a lot of pills.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
I knew he was violating me. I had no idea.
I worked for him. Never saw the money
I,
from Wendy's.
right? I did. We worked the money.
I think we were selling hamburgers.
We didn't get no money. We got no money.
And he'd tie a little thing around me, and I had a little notepad. That's how I'd take the orders and put them on the little thing. Me and the cook.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, then we'd go back, and then the next weekend I'd be on tamale duty. And there was different tamales, and he always told me that he liked his girls in Mexico because they'd put a lot of meat in it. He said, tamales here in California, a lot of masa, no meat. But the trick was the meat. So his, a lot of meat. So that was my selling
He
point.
did used to say that. I remember that. A lot of meat.
Lot of meat.
A lot of meat.
That
Gotta
was
have a
my
lot.
selling point going door to door to businesses. I'd take orders. I'd be able to cut them open lots of meat.
You like
See
meat?
the meat? Yeah,
Let
lots
me
of
show you on the meat.
We
There's
don't
the
skimp
meat.
over here, Gamboa. Rudy's tamales, okay? So that was me. So I have the same memories as my mother.
That is hilarious.
It's so funny. But he was my favorite.
Oh, well, you got tattoos
Yeah,
and
Rudy's barbershop, because that's where I learned, well, I had to sweep like her and work the little register. But
And
he had
she
the
had
old school register, which I liked. It was
the
fun.
poster I blew up of her. He had this little wooden horse head, and the kids would sit on it, and he'd give them a haircut, and that's how he got them lifted up so he cut their hair. So there's a picture of him cutting Ashley's hair, and she's sitting on that little horse.
Yeah, it's so cute. I guess I only
Yeah.
liked him cutting my hair, right?
Yeah, it was cute. He used to tell me stories like when I go, how do you do the little kids when they're squirming all over? He goes, when the parents aren't looking, you hit them in the
Smack 'em.
head.
He told me that. Yes. He
And
told
they
me
go,
that.
and
they
he goes,
look-
and then they would be like, okay.
Yes, he said you do a little smack.
A little smack with the tool, and they won't move
That's
again.
so funny because he told me that.
Yeah.
He was like, you do a
But he
little...
had a whole drawer of bazooka bubble gum.
Yes.
And we'd always go, oh, bazooka bubble gum. Run over to the drawer and get your bazooka bubble gum.
He still had
Read the
that.
comic. Yes,
I mean, it
cute.
was hard and it was delicious.
It was always
though.
hard.
Mhm, it was
It's like,
crunchy.
is this gum ever soft?
Stepdad was a barber too. He had
Really?
a whole drawer full of
Bazooka bubble gum.
or
It was-
hubba bubba, yeah.
No, his was
Bazooka.
bazooka, the little square.
And you're like, how
It
long
was
is this
yum.
one in there for?
It'll soften up
Yeah.
after a while.
You're like,
Just
"Well."
suck it. Mm.
Eventually, we'll have gum at some point.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
that
well,
was my favorite.
yeah. Thanks for joining us. Toodles.
Yeah, we have to do Grandpa Part 3. Because he's the one who taught me everything.
We should just, we'll just continue Grandpa's whenever, but
Yeah.
we could just add him in. We could go
Well, 'cause he's
Grandpa's
a-
story of the day, real quick.
Oh, Grandpa's
give you-
story.
We'll give you Grandpa's story, and
Yeah.
then we'll go back to our other
A
stories.
Rudy
but-
Roundup.
There we go, Rudy Roundup. Here we go.
Little something to take home.
Take a little security treasure chest. Knowledge.
Yes. Something to live by.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Well, go get yourself
Let us
some
know
soursop.
your security problems.
I have to take a big gulp.
Yeah.
I'm not opening my mouth.
Go and chew some sour sop
Yeah.
today.
I'm keeping it very close.
It's still.
I can't. Okay, bye.
Toodles. Oh, we forgot.
Me and the tea, goodbye. Goodbye.